Okay, hello everybody. It has been a little while since I've done a full makeup look video, and that's because I've been really trying to master something in the background. So I've been really trying to work on mastering how to use Demi. So if you've been on the Saint website lately, you'll notice that there is a whole line of product called Demi. And what Demi is high pigmented, look at what high pigmented those are. Colors that you're supposed to use on your face in a color correcting manner. So what that does is you're supposed to use this color to neutralize the color on your face. And it takes a lot of color science to figure that out because your eye really wants to see, like all along my nose, for example, red. That's what you see, red. But what that color really is when you get up close is lots of blues and purples. And so if I went in with green to neutralize this, I'm gonna get like a gray muddy look and it won't look filtered or natural. So I've been spending a lot of time playing with my Demi to figure it out so I can come and teach you how to use it too, because it's gonna be a game-changing option for a lot of women out there. So what I'm gonna do today is a really simple look that I think women with mature skin, so over 40, definitely 45 plus, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s, whenever you're still wearing your makeup, will really benefit from, because as we age, we're gonna get a lot of texture in our skin. Wrinkles, dryness, your skin just isn't youthful and plump and full and beautiful like it once was. And so I'm gonna tell you how to do your makeup with 3D foundations, that traditional system that I love, and adding in the Demi. And I would say that this combo is pretty game-changing for people. So if you have like thought about 3D, but you're like, dots everywhere, it's too much, like no, I get that it's easy, but no. That works great on great skin. And it works amazing on younger skin. But once we get to be a little bit older, 45 plus, that kind of age range, this method is really going to be great for you to use. So the things that I recommend if we're gonna do this, I'm going to use one color of 3D foundation. Today I'm actually going out on a limb and I'm going to try wheat. And look at how you don't think that that's gonna match my skin, right? When I match your skin tone, I take into account how old you are, what your skin looks like, and what you want to accomplish with that. Because if you go too light on your skin, you're gonna see every pore, you're gonna see every wrinkle, you're gonna see every blemish, you're gonna see every hair that is on your face. So especially if you have mature skin, we're gonna go a little bit darker. I think wheat's gonna look really great on me. I'm trying this for the first time. Hopefully this works. Because I have a lot of redness and this has a nice yellow undertone. So like a down from this would be June. If you have a little bit lighter skin, I think that, this is gonna work really well for me. Two other things of your friends is the 3D brush with this dome shaped brush at the top. This is gonna give you great application because of the way that the brushes all work together, as opposed to like a traditional foundation brush, which is again really great on youthful skin, but if you have a little bit more mature skin, this dome shaped brush is really good. And you need a beauty blender. Pressing that makeup into your skin is what really helps. So if you've never used a beauty blender before, this is a Saint beauty blender. You can get beauty blenders anywhere. Just make sure that they're really soft sponge ones, like not, you want a good quality one. You fill it up with water, soak it full of water, squeeze all the water out, and now it's just like a damp sponge. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. So I'm just going to tap, oops, one second, I dropped my beauty blender. I'm just going to, okay, please don't fall off my table here. I got a table for a reason. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna tap very gently into my color, okay? I'm not brushing it across, I'm just tapping. Just like that, pick up the color, and then I'm gonna start in the center of my face. And I'm gonna use the brush and have the bristles go all the right way. Look how nice that blends out. Now, I'm not gonna go up too high on my forehead because I'm gonna use some bronzer later, but I'm just tapping and pulling the product through, just like this. That looks really great. And anywhere that I have texture, I'm not using 3D foundation. So I'm gonna avoid 3D foundation around my eyes. And that's where Demi is gonna come in, because I have a lot of texture. And you'll notice that I don't really pay that much attention to the sides of my face because you don't need a lot of coverage there. I wanna start pulling the makeup from the center of my face where I need a lot of coverage and down. So I have a lot of redness on my chin. I'm gonna use this across my chin. And I just want that sheer, glowing, dewy, shimmery color. I think it looks so pretty. And I like a pretty natural sort of finish, okay? And you'll see I'm just using the brush and I'm pulling it in the direction of all of those bristles, okay? I'm just pulling it along to the sides of my face, like that. And I dip again a little tiny bit and do the other side. Again, I'm avoiding that under eye area. I don't want to put any product on my under eye area. And again, using your bristles and using the brush in the direction that the bristles go. Using them all together. And I get this beautiful, dewy, glowing complexion. Just like that. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that beauty blender and just bounce it over top of my skin. If you want a fuller coverage, you can do that. You can absolutely do a fuller coverage. But I think this coverage generally is suitable for everyone. They just want to even out skin tone, and it will give you that nice glowing look. And I'm just sort of like pushing that makeup into my skin. Now I probably should have avoided 3D right here where I have sort of like the marionette lines, I guess is what they're called. But that's okay. All right, just like that. So you can see the red was a little bit neutralized, and I just have that like really doughy, beautiful skin. And you would not think that this color would match my skin tone, but that's why I'm trained in matching you, and I can help you pick the best color for you. So that's really dark. I'm not gonna lie, I usually, when I do my 3D makeup, use Candlelit, which I will show you the difference. I love Candlelit. I think it's gorgeous. I think that it works amazing, but I'm really interested to try it when I do it this method. So look at the difference. Crazy, eh? So you can use a lot of colors with 3D makeup, with a 3D foundation. Like so many colors will work really well for you. All right, so now I'm gonna go in and use my Demi to color correct. And like I said before, we're trying to neutralize the colors on your face. We're not trying to conceal them. So Demi is actually like a tinted wax that goes on your skin. So lightweight. These are the Demi brushes. As you can see, it's really tiny brush, and this is like super soft light. And I'm gonna start with my under eye, like that teardrop area, and I'm gonna do that first. So I'm gonna start with this color here. It's called 03, and I'm gonna do just the teardrop because it's kind of like a purpley blue. And I'm just picking up the littlest product. And sorry, I'm gonna have to use a mirror to do this, but you can see from this, I'm just going to place it right in that teardrop area, right there. And I'm really, again, just trying to filter out that purpley blue color. Then I'm just gonna brush it. Wow, that looks pretty, right? It looks so good. And there is no texture. It doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup at all. And that's the point. So let's do this side. Again, right in that sort of teardrop area, just to neutralize out that purpley sort of blue color. I have a little spot right there. I can do that too. And then blend out. Just like that. It looks so good. It works so well. Okay, now I still have a little bit that I would like to conceal up a little tiny bit more, and I'm gonna go in and use this lighter color here. It's called 01. 01 is probably the most, to me, the most versatile of the Demi colors, and I'll show you why, because I can use it for lots of other things. So I'm just gonna go a little bit in further on this spot and kind of color correct a few other purpley blue veins that I have that are adding to that like under eye circle. So that's gonna help because I don't want to add more makeup there. That's where you get that cakiness. That's where you get that creasing from. And that's what you don't want. Another thing is, ladies, I am currently not wearing, I have lashes on, so I guess like mascara, but I'm not wearing my eye makeup. I don't have blush on. I don't have lips on. I don't even have my eyebrows done. When you do all of that, people are not paying attention to your dark circles. They're not going to see them, especially if you do this kind of method. So you really, before you start adding more makeup to things, I really want you to try and finish off your makeup, do your eyes, do your lip, and go from there. Just like that. That looks so, so pretty. I'm actually going to take this feathery end of the brush, go right back into that 01 and do this little bit of a Insta eye lift over here. So lightly, so little product. You do not need much. It's a very high pigmented color. And this is just gonna literally give me that lifted eye look. So little. And then I have very little texture on my skin. And my under eyes will not crease, and I just look very glowy. Okay, I love it. Okay, so let's worry about, so that's the under eye. I think that looks so good. You can see, you don't see any texture, you don't see any creasing, you just see skin. It just looks like skin. Okay, so now I'm gonna color correct some of my nose. It's obviously a lot darker in color, and so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try to use Y01. Oops, I just put my nail in it, which is this color here. So you'll see it's pretty yellowy color, peachy yellow color. And again, I'm gonna use that little area and I'm just gonna do here. And I'm just gonna pick the big parts that bother me. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I just wanna filter the big parts that really bother me. Wow, works good, eh? And this is just all color correcting. So I have a little bit on my nose. You can kind of see like there's a line there. And then a flip and really just brush it out. My nose has lots of pores and stuff that you can see on it. So the little amount of makeup that I can use, the better, because then it looks much more natural. And again, I'm just gonna go around here, sort of dotting, broken capillaries around your nose. I also have a lot of dryness around my nose, so again, the less product that I can use, the better. Just like that. And again, if I want to go in and do, okay, I have like a little blemish right here. Get rid of that little blemish. I have a lot of redness right here. Sort of pick the spots that are the worst. Like that. And then blend it out. No textures, no pores. Just like that. All right, now traditionally you have contour and highlights. I'm gonna show you what else to do instead of that. So again, I'm gonna use Bella bronzer, which I have always recommended. I love Bella bronzer. And we're going to just sweep that across the, where we normally would contour kind of thing. So I'm just gonna take my big fluffy blush and bronzer brush, and I'm just gonna warm up my skin. And I'm not even gonna contour today. We're staying simple and easy. I know that the Demi doesn't look easy, but I promise you, once you start doing it, it really, really is. And we're just gonna warm up everything, the high points of our face, like this. Okay. And then, you know what else I love Bella for? Eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use I'll just use an eyeshadow brush. I can clean it after. Bella to kind of come in here. Yeah, this is Bella. And just do a little bit of eyeshadow. Like that. And I'm just using my eyeshadow brush right now for Bella. If you have our cleaning spray, the thing brush cleaner, it will clean off this off your thing because it has the neem oil in it to blend out, to get out the cream. Okay, so just like that. So a little bit of Bella. I guess we should do some blushes. Let's do something really natural. So if you are going gray or you have gray hair, you're loving the gray, you typically want to stick with like cooler colors, right? But you can do warm colors for your blush if you want to. So I think today for blush, should have planned this because now I'm just searching. I'm going to do, I wanted something kind of fresh looking. I usually always do sandstone, right? It's my like go-to. And I have like so many colors. There's no reason I use sandstone all the time. Let's do Venice. We'll do Venice today. It's very bold for me. So Venice is this like beautiful pinky orange color. So I'm gonna dab in it. And I'm just using the brush side of it and just putting, and then I can swirl it out. Like that. Okay, if you wanted to do contour, you can do contour still. I'm never gonna say you can't do contour. Of course you can. But we're gonna be very intentional with our contour and very little of it. Okay, final thing that I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go back to that 01 right here and watch this. I'm gonna use the feathery side of my brush and I'm just going to ever so lightly feather this out and you will see how much my cheek pops. And so I'm going like down the side of my nose and sort of like under the eye area right here. Look at that cheek! Huge pop. Right like that. Another place you can do it is on your brow bone. And again, it'll be great there because then you don't have any powder there. So for texture purposes, oh, so pretty. Highlights it so well. Down the center of your face. So if you're noticing, if you've paid attention to me for a while, this is Demi, but this is what I would do with my second highlight color, right? These are a lot of the same things that I would do with my second highlight color, and I'm doing that with this Demi. So along the side of my nose. Guys, this is like so little product, like nothing, so little. Just like that. Pop those cheeks out, baby. And then I'm gonna put it up here. Highlight that cheekbone or the eye bone. Just like that. There. So that is using 3D foundation and Demi, and it's going to give you a beautiful natural look. I should put some lip on. A beautiful natural look, the least amount of texture on your skin possible because it is the lightest amount of color. That's that Venice color. Wowzers, eh? It's nice. So pretty. I think that this looks so pretty and I've been working hard to sort of master this skill. And I'm pretty excited about Demi. So if you are interested in it, just putting a little bronzer down my neck. If you are interested in Demi at all, please let me know, comment below, and I will reach out to you or reach out to me. You can always do a color match form and indicate that you're very interested in Demi color, and I will do that. So this is, you can see, very little texture. It looks so good. I'm gonna even take you away from like the ring light and just sort of show you in natural light how that looks. looks good, eh? So I'm really excited about Demi. I really like how it does under my eyes. I like how it does to my nose. And I think this will be a game changer if you have mature skin. So I hope you like this video. I hope you found it informative, and stay tuned for more.